Hello and welcome back to Gas Buteo Tabletop Football, where we're talking about this. So this is, of course, the metal goal attempt that I had a go at. I said in the last video I was going to sort of talk through the pros, cons, things I like and things I don't like about this. So let's get on with it. Now, I'm going to say now, I'm only going to make one of these, really. I think you could make more. I'm not saying this is an impossible task. You could actually make it a very easy task. But I think to do that, what you would need first is some sort of jig that you can ensure each side of the goal is exactly the same every time you manipulate the steel. So that was the first side I made. It's easy to do the first side because, you haven't got anything to compare it to. Second side, what a pain it was to get it anywhere near, and it's not near anyway. If you see this top bit here, that's marginally too long. And I think it's got something to do with this corner here, which is, again, marginally out a little bit further than it should be. I had problems with this corner here where it got hammered flat because I was trying to get it right. Whenever you're sort of manipulating it, it's twisting out of shape. I know it looks fairly sort of straight there as a goal. It's certainly usable as a practice goal, but working with it, I mean, you can see where the discrepancies are. So there's basically there's a slight lean back in it, and really without having some sort of jig to work the metal around, you're not going to get too much closer than what I've got it. But that's it. That's what we've done with it. So, the question was really, is this possible? Yeah, but if you're going to if you want a couple that are exactly the same, you'd want to build some sort of jig first to fit it round. And if you're going to go to the sort of trouble of that, you'd want to be making a lot of them. Now, I am going to, that's not going to be the end that we talk about this, because I had a message in about someone else that's done this, and I want to talk about that as well, because they seem to have been a bit more successful with it. They used aluminium, but I'll talk about that in the next video, which really will be the last video of this. But what I'm going to do is spray this up, so get a bit of grey primer on it, clean the metal, get a bit of grey primer on, spray it white, and then use it in a bit of a sort of practice, not really a game, but a bit of a kick around, and just see if it's of use. I did think it would be a bit more weighted down than it is, and obviously I've got to get some sort of net on it. It feels like it's going to tip over, so it could do with a bit of spot welding. I didn't do that forge weld on the top in the end. I'll be honest with you, I can't be asked. But I think if you were spot welding this together, you could put another bar across the back. That would weigh it down a bit more and give it a bit more solidity. And of course, you could then cut all the pieces separate, all the struts, and sort of spot weld them together, which might make them a bit more accurate. And it would certainly make these corners sharper. And then you can file away to your heart's content to get it how you like it. But that's it. So that's the metal goal there. Just to give you an idea of scale. Well, there's a player. Let me stick Bad Boy Keeper in it. That's what he'd look like in there. And if we compare it next to another goal, so similar sort of size, this really almost fits over the base plate of that as well. So that's the sort of size I got on it. But that's it, really. So I'll spray that up, and we can have a chat about how other people have got on with them. And then that's it. Metal goal complete. Anyway, until next time, at the gas.